What the hell?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Oh, come on.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Won't stop coming and it won't
Alert.
stop coming.
Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Yes!
Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. Two of us will
Yes!
take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Remember the first game? She said she was expecting us,
Devila?
and then they attack us.
Popola?
But now they
What are
came
you
to
doing
rescue
here?
us.
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Yes. Redemption. Best girls. Yeah, they're strong. Oh! Oi!
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? What?
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Bye. No. Best Girls. Oh, it's this were released in the start of Best Girls, isn't it? Right, I'd forgotten about that. Alert. Data records discovered for units Devil and Popola. Ow. Do you wish to open this data now? Obviously. There we go, more reading. Remember that amount of reading on the first game? That was crazy. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in the sand, we press forward, one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devil and Popola models, are defective. Record Transitions in project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. Oh. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. I'm not observers, okay? They can't do anything. Their only job is to observe. Right? They don't have the authority to change anything on the project. They are observers. This is the sole mission of the twin Devil and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We weren't the latest model too many companions shared our appearances. There was a sparkle now of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair, we shared distance burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities to observe. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We are the only ones who can handle such things. Sorry. We are observers after all. Watch out! Devilish staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side, and sigh relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devil grunts and turns away. I take it as a consent. That's not how consent works. Soon we are resting in the shade of nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and blood, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devil's current lack of involuntary control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring the nerve circuit has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors, as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devil. The wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible, so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We're both apologizing, we're insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny, in a way. Such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devile's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They won't understand even if we would. They won't understand even if they did? What? That doesn't make any sense. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devil crosses her legs and scowls. The black scroll took another victim, he says. Their street is moved, spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump. Just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too. Can't you? It's like they're all still here. Every night I feel my legs. No. When I was first assigned the project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now, my chest hurts just to think about it. If we were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scroll started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popala and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you're here with me, murmurs Popala. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other. I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. Simply couldn't bear such burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contact another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are localized phenomena. Oh, they're not. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we are no use ourselves, things will still work out. If the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devil and Popala. For another town. It was not their fault. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devil will lose her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she always says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile. So I won't worry. I remember when our resistant islands injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and now that rage just drifted away. I think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day, I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's ended. Our world as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devil and Popola models from another city. It was not her fault! With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicants' data we could find and launch it to the surface of the moon. Because that makes sense. And though success was unlike us finding a lost sand grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devil and Popola models who snuffed out humanity. It wasn't their fault. We started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance, but even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. So they persecuted her because they blamed Devil and Popola from the first game for ending humanity? That's so insane. So first of all, the first Devil and Popola couldn't do anything. It was Nier who killed the Shadow Lord. They tried to stop him. It's not their fault. They failed. And besides, even if they didn't fail, there's no guarantee any of this wouldn't happen anyway. The replicants were already going crazy. Oh well. Poor Devil and Popola. At first, we simply accept the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We are observers of Project Gestalt after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they look just like us. So we accepted. We took the resentment and scorn we endure. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed. Everything went red. And then, she smiled at me. It's okay, sis. There's nothing we can do. But it was too late. My emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. It wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lost the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. They make us flinch every time. But we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we were the same models as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand the part. So see, they even believe that, even though it's a lie. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are. Devil and Popula were who they were. That's how I feel when I saw Devil and being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only me. No one can take the other place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves, like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. I would help you. Are you cold, Devila? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. And yet, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devil's cheek. The rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles, but she's surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is. Because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. But that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. I love them so much. Those poor things. The failure to manage that area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devila and Popula models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. What? Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Why?
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popula seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query. Why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
Yeah, that's a good hypothesis. So, they reprogrammed Devil and Popula to make them feel guilt constantly? That's so fucked up. They don't deserve it.